We're in Saturday, and today we're just going to take a couple of little points from a great book with regard to scoring, one of my favorite ones by Raymond Floyd, major champion, and it's called The Elements of Scoring. It's well worth a read, but one of the first things he puts in here is something to do with 10 of the most common mistakes that he sees amateur golfers making. See how many of the 10 apply to you. We'll go through them really quick. Number one, underclubbing. Well, the problem we've got there is most golfers think the ball goes a bit further than it does anyway, and then on a miss it, the thing comes up short. So it's really important that you know your true carry distances. Number two, swinging too hard. So again, probably feeling that you've maybe got the wrong club in your hand, and in an effort to hit it a little harder, we lose balance, miss-hit it, ball comes up short. So the two are linked together. Always aiming towards the flag. I've talked about this a lot before, and I think one of the best ways to lower your scores, stop aiming at flags and let's have you aiming at a target center of the green. So much better. Avoid aiming at flags at all costs. Not playing away from trouble. So you've got a hole, you've got out of bounds on the right hand side. So many golfers tee the ball up on the left side of the tee box, playing towards the out of bounds on that right hand side. Get your ball over on the right hand side of the tee box, play away from it so you're aiming down the left hand side of the fairway. Missing the green on the wrong side of the flag, so that's what we call short-siding yourself. So that again, the flag's on the left hand side, you've made the fatal mistake of aiming for the flag, and then you've pulled the shot, now you've hit it to the left of the left hand bunker and you've got just a horrible little pitch. Certainly a good one he talks about a lot is trying to do too much out of trouble. What I want you to start doing when you're playing, you've hit your tee shot, let's say, into trouble. First thing is you should say to yourself is, how can I make bogey from here? Okay, not how do I still make birdie, not how can I make a ridiculous par from here, how can I make bogey from here? Remember, bogey isn't the worst score you can make. I love the next one, trying shots that you've never practiced. Okay, I mean, at its worst, I think Rory said he'd never try a shot on the course that he couldn't play 7 out of 10 times in practice. Too many club golfers suddenly try to hit some ridiculous, I don't know, low shot out of trees that you've never even attempted on the range. So you're only allowed to play a shot on the course that you're tried and tested already on the driving range. I think that's super important. Not really studying the lie well enough. I think that's something, again, that tour professionals are very good at. You see the ball in the rough, you wade in there with your 5-wood and wonder why you can't get the ball out. Study the lie first. The lie will tell you everything you can do with that shot. If the ball's sitting down, you're going to have to get the wedge out and just get it back into play. And then the final one is always under-reading the break on greens, and I think lots of golfers are guilty of this and always missing the ball. You hear the commentators talk about missing it on the low side, so just make sure that on the greens you're playing for enough break. So there's 10 really quick fire thoughts there. The name of the book's The Elements of Scoring by Raymond Floyd. Well worth a read. There's some great stuff in here and it's going to really help lower your scores.